My name is... Call me Loopy.
I'm here with the inventor of My Loopy. Is that right?
Yes, My Loopy. So My Loopy is a social robot meant for kids 4 through 6 who comes from planet Loopatron. So when you boot him up, he connects to the planet and downloads all the information. And his first words are,
Hello.
hello.
My name is... Call me Loopy. From Loopatron. Robot. Human. Friend.
So the idea with Loopy is that he comes from Loopatron and he's sent to be friends with kids.
Okay.
And the way he builds a friendship is through his 7 different sensors. So he has a variety of touch points, so light, sound, temperature, motion, tilt, even touch.
Wow, so there's a lot of technology in here.
Correct. 7 different sensors. He has a bunch of games inbuilt, so there's a button in the back, so you can press the button and you can go into different dance modes, different game modes. So as you start dancing, Loopy shuffles the song as you start getting into the rhythm of the song. So the idea here is that kids can have a lot of fun with Loopy while being active and not needing an app. Now, Loopy has several layers or levels. So when Loopy comes out of the box, he speaks in gibberish. You heard some of the gibberish here. As you play with Loopy, it continues to grow more fond of the kids and starts learning more and more English language like responses. So sometimes it's going to talk in broken English, such as robots, humans, friends. As it progresses, there comes a point where it tells the kid, look, we have to have a frank conversation. I'm a robot, if you did not notice, and I need to be your friend. See, now he's sleepy. And as you get more and more close with Loopy, he starts becoming a little snarky. So he's a little weird. So right now, you see how like you held it and turned it? It's gasping now. So you have to show it some love.
Is this capacitive?
No, not this one. There's capacitive touch in the belly. So see right now it's sleeping. It's snoring. If you come close to Loopy sometimes,
Me like that.
You know, it develops a personality. If you put Loopy down, he's just like, well, I don't want to be down. I want to go on a road trip, right? So sometimes Loopy tells you exactly how he's feeling by these responses.
So there's a IR sensor in his nose?
So that's the IR sensor.
And capacitive on his belly, and then accelerometers inside?
Correct. So when I pick it up, it's like, where should we go? You know. So the idea is between 250 plus voice responses, very expressive eye animations, over 24, and RGB enabled head. There are close to 10,000 different responses that Loopy has without an app.
Wow.
And now the big push for us is, you know, having a toy that engages kids 4, 5, 6 in meaningful play without necessarily having them in front of a digital screen.
Yeah.
And Loopy is our attempt in that direction.
Now the obvious comparison would be a Furby, I think.
Yes. So you're absolutely right. Furby, Tamagotchis,
exactly.
And in the more modern sense, Anki, Cosmo. You know, these are classic toys. Cosmo is one of a very successful modern toy, and the idea is they have a personality. There's a storyline, and they keep the kids engaged without necessarily making it a digital experience with an app or some sort of a repetitive experience. So that's, you know, a lot of research has shown that keeps kids engaged. We also have some anti-bullying statements. So when you pick Loopy up, sometimes it's going to be like, why don't you pick on somebody of your own size, right? Or that doesn't feel good. You know? Or sometimes like, how do you feel? And so bullying is a big big issue that we want to tackle through some of the responses of Loopy. Of course, it's not going to solve all the problems, but it's a step in that direction.
And so what's the price?
$79.99. It's a fall item, and you'll see it everywhere online and on TV.
And it's so light.
Yeah, it's a prototype. It's not finished yet, but it's going to be ready for fall.
There's a lot of technology in here. And how do you charge the batteries?
It's a micro USB cable.
So plug it in.
Yeah.
How do you know when a battery's running low?
It tells you that it's saying I'm so drained.
That's great. All right, my Loopy coming this fall?
Yes, this fall, August, September.
Awesome.
Maybe earlier. You never know.
You never know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.